we're live. And I'm gonna send. Okay. There is a cute boy here. Just a second. Okay, I have just created here the rooms. So some of you will stay here with me, and the others will go to the another one. Don't forget to introduce yourself, talk a little bit about you, to have a connection with each other, and choose a leader to talk and to answer the questions. And let's be polite with each other. Here on Talk and Talk, we don't accept any prejudice or something that bother the other. So you are free to talk, but you are free to be respectful at the same way, okay? So I will open here the rooms. You have 30, 40 minutes to talk. Just talk, and I warn you when you need to back. See you. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Ayla, Michelle, and Nathan will stay here with me. I'm going to just move my screen here. And Nathan, could you start talking a little bit about you?
Yes. Hello, my name is Nathan. I live in Passo Fundo, Rio Grande do Sul. I am 23 years old, and I'm trying to improve my English. Lost my, I don't know if the word is shame. Vergonha. Lost perdi a vergonha. Shyness. Okay. And it's it.
Yeah, this is the right place. I'm here like talkative, but I was shy in my first meetings, like in the beginning. But with time, we just talk and don't matter the talk, or don't matter if we're worried about something. So welcome, and be very relaxed to talk. Michelle, how about you?
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm 30 years old. I was born and live in Rio. Actually, I live alone. Me and my plant. I don't have a dog or a cat yet. And I try improving my English for using my career, my personal life, and enjoy the company of the other person. That's it. Thanks.
Okay, nice to have you here. Welcome as well. And Ayla, please.
Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Ayla. I'm from Belém, Pará State. I'm married. I'm 47, and I have a daughter. And I'm a dog person. I have a little dog. Her name is Amelie. And I've been studying this for almost 3 years. And I'm here to improve, to fight my shyness. So that's it.
Nice. Yeah, we are here together. Okay. We have the questions here. So I'm going to start with the first. The first question is, how do you usually have fun? So what things do you do to have fun? How is it? Michelle, do you want to start?
Yes, no problem.
Yeah.
It depends on my mood. Sometimes I like to stay at home, read a book, drink coffee, or watch a movie or a series. I don't know. But sometimes I love talk with other people, my friends, my family. I love nature, especially beaches and parks. And I don't know. I don't like or better. I don't need this so much parties, or I don't know, a big program for have fun. I love the simple things, and for me, it's enough.
Yes, I am similar, have the same opinion. I like to go to some party or go to big events, going to a bar. I like to grab something with my friends, but I really prefer the morning, the afternoon, doing something during this time. I don't like so many noise to have fun. And you, Nathan?
For me, it's the same. I think the parties in school, but in sometimes not every moment, and the simple things make me happy, make me fun. I like to read a book, watch movie, and go to the gym, practice sports, and this is my fun. But the party is cool too.
Yes, I get it. And for you, Ayla, do you have the same way to have fun?
In my case, I consider myself a morning person. Yeah, I usually I like to get together with my family and to spend time with them. When I'm on vacation, I like to travel. I really like it to travel, especially to the beach or some places, beautiful places. When there is, for example, waterfall. So I like so much to be near nature. And but sometimes I like to be myself. So I like to go for a walk and listen relaxing music. Yeah, I I don't know. I like to reflect about my life sometimes. So yeah,
Yes.
I feel joyful when I do this. So
Yeah, sometimes I understand you. Sometimes I just wanna like take a walk and with myself and thinking nothing or thinking in the nature. So it's a different way to have fun, but it's a moment that I like just to stay calm, and it brings me joy. Okay, so we have just talked how we have fun, but do you think there is a difference between the way that women and men have fun? Do you think there is this difference, or is something that society creates? I don't know. Nathan, what do you think?
I think that are a difference. some things are the same, activities, but other activities are different. For example, play soccer is a way to have fun majority of the guys, but anyway, I don't know now the girls, but have different activities, more I don't know the word, but more
Common.
common in the both genders. But I think is a little difference. But I think it's it.
Yes, I think there are this difference because the way that we grow, like with the separation. But for example, I like soccer, so it's not it's normal. But sometimes people create this difference. But I got it. There is not a like something divided, but it's more common we see this way to have fun.
Yeah, it isn't a rule for the
Right.
gender, but
Right.
have this difference.
And you, Michelle, what do you think?
So it's my opinion. I don't know if it's wrong. I think it's not exist a correct or a wrong answer, but I'm really worried about the feminism topics. I don't know. I think men would create more free to explore the universe like this, without blame. Sorry, less rules than woman, and with more independence. Because in general, men learning about drive or things that give us more independence than woman. Woman is more dependent, so it's difficult to have fun. And I think we have some rules to follow that limits your fun. For example, we need to be always beautiful and well-dressed. Sometimes using high heels, or I don't know, the makeup, the things, clothes more. It's difficult to have a really fun, follow all the rules, because I think the world expects so much than women. As how we will act or talk or relation, or it's a lot of rules, and I feel so blaming when I'm fun ao invés de, I don't know, clean my house or clean not, but take care of my appearance or for me, it's so many difficult. In the past, I always talk. I really want to was born to be a man, but nowadays I'm more relaxed about this. That's it. I speak so much. Sorry.
No, no problem. I was waiting someone to bring this. I know, like, Nathan is a man, so he don't pass through this. So it's good for him or for the other men who are listening and watching us, because it's our perception. Just we live in this way and we feel this. So thank you for sharing. That's the idea. That's the idea of the talk, the talk and talk in general, to share this and try to learn and understand the other side. So thank you for sharing this. And Ayla, how is it for you? Do you agree with Michelle? Do you have the same feeling or not?
So I think I agree. There is a difference, but I think it depends on about the age of the men and women. I mean, for example, when men are younger, they usually like to, for example, to play soccer, to play video game more. And women like other activities, some, for example, I don't know, activity with the, they can do together your friends. So I think I would say the women depends on the personality, but in general, the women are more sociable. I don't know. But when we are getting older, it's there is a change. I would say in my case and my husband the same way like about the soccer, but nowadays he like to spend time with me the same way, and we enjoy to do activities together. But nowadays is this way, but in the past it was more difficult. I don't know. I think it's my ex. It's happy with me, but I noticed there is a change about the when we are getting older. You know, so but in general, I think there is a difference because I think women like to do activities together, and the men not necessarily. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I try to explain my opinion.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's not a easy topic to talk about. I think it's good to listen each other and know the different opinions. And you said something that I agree about the personality. I think the difference is between personalities. So there is difference because people are different, not because of the gender. But at the same way as some people shared here, we have these rules of society. So men needs to do this and women's the other thing. So for me, there isn't a difference because people, there are difference because people in general are different, but it's not related with the gender. But okay, let's continue. I am liking the conversation. And let's go to number 4. We said a little bit, but let's continue in this way. Why does the way that women have fun be reprimanded if men do the same? So why women are judged for some behaviors that men have the same behavior? For example, go to a bar and drink and do things that this kind of things. Michelle, do you want to start?
Yes. This is a topic. This topic is polemical for me. It's
no problem.
Because I'm have a strong opinion about this, especially in the work. Because I think in the work, it's possible to see clearly when women take an act and the men take the same act, and they are judged in very different way, right? For example, sometimes a man change the idea and can the work, the place can think that, oh, this is a, how can I say, humilde. This is a open mind to change this idea, okay? And when the woman changes idea in the work, no, she is not right about your opinion. She's I forgot the adjectives, but I think that there are a division in the expectations about the woman and the man, and all persons suffers about the kinds of the box. For example, men cannot dance in ballet, I don't know, and woman cannot drink so much. And I think every person that don't follow the box can be suffer a judgment. But woman, for me, in my opinion, in general, judge so much. For example, in the carnival, when the society see a woman that have kids, have fun without the kids, the society, no, where is the kids? You are irresponsible. So for me, woman is more judged than the men, in my opinion.
Thank you, Michelle, for sharing. And Nathan, what do you think about this?
I agree with Michelle. I think this question is I don't know the word to refer machismo, but is the question of how the society see the women and the men different. And another example of carnival or other parties, the behavior of the guy who kiss many girls is the good guy, and the girl what's sorry, a moto passou.
Okay.
So the girl that make the same behavior don't have the same approbation for the society. So I think have many examples of this reprimand of the girls, and this is bad for the guys too. For example, the guy who don't like this behavior, it suffers too, because he don't would like taking I don't know kiss many girls, but he needs to do to be approved by your group, your friends. Anyway, I think it's about it that question.
Yes. Talking about this, we just see that there are some rules that don't make sense, and we, of course, as Michelle said, women suffer a lot more with this kind of situations, but we see like people trying to put the others in a rule and separating boxes and in types, ways of living, and it brings us a lot of bad emotional things. You are not free to do whatever you want. You need to do these things to be accepted by society. So it's a topic for another talk, like we can talk a lot about this, many examples, but unfortunately, we continue seeing this. And Ayla, do you want to share what do you think about it?
Yeah. So, from my opinion, I think that's happening, especially because the judges and prejudice from the society against women. So it's hard because I don't know. It's about I grew up listening the untrue idea that the women are fragile or weak, so and the men could do what they want to do all the time, and there is no problem about it. But when women try to do the same, there is a problem. And so I think it's hard. I think it's because of a deep prejudice against women from the society. Yeah.
Yes, exactly what I shared is something very common, unfortunately, and having these conversations and having this not just topics here on Talk and Talk, but to talk about this in our day with our family, our friends. You see some situations and try to talk with this person, have this discussion. It's a polemic topic, as Michelle said, but when we talk about it, we can not change the mind of the other, but try to clean things and say, oh, you're doing a bad thing, or not being gentle doing this. So have this type of conversation and try to not break, but to stop this movement. So that's the idea. Okay, I'm gonna change a little bit the way that the conversation. So, but it's similar. Number 7 is, do you think the parenting protection is correct? Is a difference for women and men? Ayla, do you want to start?
Okay. So I think there was no right about the different protection. Yeah, there was no a different protection because the gender. But unfortunately, there is, because nowadays, until now, I see this kind of different protection. I think I understand. I understand. I understand a little, because there is a gender. We must suffer a lot about violence. It's a real against women, and I think because these parents sometimes try to protect more women than more their daughter than their son, for example. I think because the violence. In my case, I have a daughter, but I don't have a son. And but I think if I had a son, I would ask him to protect his sister, because the violence. But a part of this, I think it's no right to have a difference protect, because it's important to prepare your kids, even though it's a woman or a man. It's important to prepare, and about a lot of situation, and about their feelings and their behaviors. So I think there is no difference about it. But I think it's happening. I mean, I see, for example,
my friends who have daughter and son, they I don't know, they teach us the different ways about the behavior, or I don't know, feelings. And I don't agree. You know, I don't agree because I think when we do this, we collaborate about the difference of the gender. And yeah, and it's a continue. So
yes, we don't break the movement, as I said, when we continue doing the separation. Okay.
It's hard to talk to.
Yeah, it's a challenge. And for you, Michelle?
I agree with Ayla that for me the education and the treatment men and kids and girls, the boys and girls, should be the same, because I think that man it's not prepared to deal with your feelings, and the woman it's not prepared with things without feelings, more rational, I don't know. But I don't know if the correct, the better word is protection. And because, for example, in my case, I don't feel protected. I felt that my family and the honor of my family and the men of my family should be protected. And I think I was created with more rules in order to not to break the honor or the name of the family. This is, for me, it's not a protection for the girls. Protection for me, it's teaching about many situations. I think we are created to be dependent of the man, and there are so many questions that we don't learn and prepare to deal, like financial, or I don't know, many hard things. For example, I really need to be using some tools in my house because I live alone, and I had to learn it alone how to change my resistance with my, I don't know the name, my chuveiro. And there are the important things to know. And I don't know, I think more dependency they caring, in my opinion. That's
yes. Yes, I put here on chat, but sometimes I see this is not protecting, but to have fear. You are created to be in knowledge for everything, and it's not about protection, but I don't know, cerebral washing, and I don't know. I don't know how can I explain more this, but sometimes it's not about protection, it's about other things. Nathan, and for you?
I don't know if the parenting protection is a bad thing. I think the protection by the parents are on thing on a natural thing of the parents. Try to protect your your sons. So about the difference of for men's and women, I think it's a cause and a symptom of the behavior society. Like I need to show for my daughter the world is dangerous, but the for the guys I need to teach him the uh, teach the we need to be I don't know the word, the correct word, but don't contribute contribute with this. I don't know if I, if it was clear, but I think it did.
Good. Yeah, we could understand. As I said, it's not something easy to talk, but I think in this way we learn when we're putting a challenge. So I am bringing the others back because it's already running the time. So they are coming to join us. Okay, they're here. Rodrigo,
Yeah.
Leonardo, and Sarah. How was, Rodrigo, the conversation, which was hard to talk or not?
No, it's okay. Is a very fun to talk. It's a very easily to talk about the subject. We don't check all the questions, but we talk about the subject in other ways. Okay, we finished the talk. Interrupted by the time. We talked about the care with the kids with my daughter. I have a daughter of 5 years. When how we improve your mental health and is about your security to live in a world of male chauvinism, with the a word that see the behavior of a woman with difference of the behavior of the men. Okay, is not is the final talk with or break in or break on.
Good. Very nice that you enjoy it. It's good when we don't. It's good when we follow the questions, but when we create and have this liberty to create the other things. So very good, Sarah, and for you. You are just you as a woman in the room. So how was the discussion?
Yeah, it was very nice. We talked a lot, and I think we shared different points of views, but some things in common as well. About I was raised with brothers and sisters, and I could talk about this difference, about genders.
Very good. And for you, Leonardo?
It was a good conversation. This topic is very interesting and emerging to nowadays. We can learn a lot this subject. And me being a man, and I believe I share this for a great part of the men of the world, the worldwide, is when we stop to think about this, for many times we don't see woman as a complete human, right? We seeing only two parts: your beauty, your body, your intelligence. Never is a complete complete human, I believe. But it is not a me, culpa, is shared for a violence, a historic violence threats against women. Rodrigo was talking about the interesting thing because Rodrigo's father won a girl, and I believe Rodrigo trying to teach for your daughter to sentirse feeling herself is not about your beleza,
Beauty.
Yeah, because there are other characteristics is needed to be exalting, just like we doing when are talking about a man, a guys. Pode parecer simples, but it's very difficult to put in the practice.
Yes. Yeah, the purpose of this talk and this discussions that we are going to have in this week is for this reason. We are here. We have here 3 months. I think you have never talked about this or discuss with your friends. So you could listen women talking, how are the feelings, how we live, and some situations that we don't stop to think about. So the idea is to try to talk more about this, and when you see some situation, talk with your friends or talk with your family, and try to stop this movement of prejudices and bad things, violence. And it's not just for women, but we could see on the main room talk that society put us in boxes. So you need to do this, you have to be in this way, you have to think in this way. So we're free to do whatever we want, and this is the idea, to continue doing whatever we want with being respectful with each other. So that's the message that I want to share with us today. And I'm gonna send here the link of the feedback. You can put there some suggestions. Rodrigo, do you want to say something?
No.
Okay. So unfortunately, don't have more time, but I really liked this conversation. I hope you also enjoy it. Next week, where I will be here. Let me see if I have the topic, but yes. Okay, I will not say the talk, but you can see in the website there. So I hope you have enjoyed. I see you next week, and have a good evening.